Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, man, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitter's able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. No one out with a runner at second. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Travis Shaw swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Lifted into center field. Bayer moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there.
Batting sixth, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike one.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Brewers are out in front, 2-0. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Standing in now, Paul DeLong. Pitches high. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball taken in by Carpenter, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, an infield single. That's a tough play for the shortstop. Deep in the hole, fields it. He's got to put something on it and get it accurately across the diamond. That's a tough play, no doubt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. 6 for 14. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Arcia into shallow center. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Orlando Arcia. You talk about the complete package at shortstop. This kid can hit, turn a fastball around with the best of them, but man, does he have range and make plays.
Yadier Molina stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Aguilar, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder Christian.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Molina gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone. Colton Wong will stand in. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 6. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side. To his right, Aguilar. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8. Center fielder.
At the plate, Harrison Baer. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8 hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Jack Flaherty.
Pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Third baseman
digging in for his second at bat, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Flaherty rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Milwaukee. Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Chase Anderson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Ready now, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Hard hit ball to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good curveball. Strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The 0-2 once more. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Arcia. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. fouled back. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Yeah, looked like
Right
an
fielder.
easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think
Yelich.
he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
This ball's grounded foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right, and this ball is going to fall in out there, a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Alex Reyes is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Jesus Aguilar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone. Double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead it 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Dexter.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton.
Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center
Digging
fielder,
in, Harrison Bayer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lined hard to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and
Chase
ready for another
Anderson.
shot, Chase Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to 3rd. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder.
Digging in
Lorenzo
to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 1. Jose Martinez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jose Martinez.
In there at the letters 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Martinez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Matt Carpenter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes this the other way to right. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
DeLong.
Ready for another shot now. Paul DeLong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's set and the pitch. Travis Shaw is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's late. He's safe. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Digging in once again, Yadier Molina will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Dexter Fowler becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Colton Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 55.
Jed Jerko is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3. Jed.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 on its way. High pop up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, pitcher Jeremy.
Eric
attention,
Timms will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Brewers.
here.
Number 7, Eric Timms.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 5-2. Josh Hager is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
71. Josh
into the box, Harrison Bayer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Harrison
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Matt Carpenter, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Lorenzo Cain.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Striding in,
fielder,
Christian Yelich.
Christian
He's doubled
Yelich.
and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
D-Rock.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
First offering on its way. Travis Shaw stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The shortstop.
At the plate, Paul DeLong. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
0-1, here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
5-2 the final today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more